Yesterday in court, I saw ERIAS LUKWAGO fighting to get bail due to healthy conditions. He went on to tell the judge, but the pillow that was given to him to help him sleep was destroyed by the prison officers. And he was asking the judge to be released on bail so that he can get treatment, but also get a new pillow. In fact, he has a tape.
In whose control I am, in whose custody right now I am.
The family of Council LUKWAGO kindly meet up with the prison authorities and discuss the issues of the pillow and others.
We undertake, Your Worship.
Yes, please meet up with them and explain to them. I don't think they will have a problem. But of course, where they have security concerns, they will address the same, such that you come up with the way forward. Otherwise, with that, Council Salongo, you're committed to High Court for trial at the next...
Before that, Your Worship, yes, ERIAS in the prisons sometimes muffled sounds, giving me sleepless night. So to counter this ringing, they came up with this innovation. So that once it is charged, properly charged, you charge it with a normal charger, press this, then there are speakers inside here. So once you are sleeping here, you put this here, that sound you have heard comes into this ear. You soothe the ear so that you can sleep. So that's the way it works. Now they removed the speakers and those other chips inside, which they are not the ordinary speakers. These are high-tech kind of whatever, which are inside there. So they dismantled it, and it's no longer now functional. So this sound cannot be transmitted inside there.
So he has to rely, therefore, to depend on sedatives including...
But the recommendation was that I go back, they fix this, which they cannot fix in much.
So the prayer is him to be taken to India?
Yes.
Yes?
Under guard.
And you watch today, the more I delay, I'm advised, the more aggravated it has become, it will be. The more I delay, the more aggravated it will to fix the problem here of the spinal cord. And I've ever tested it before. Because the disc replacement which was done, I took some time to go to India for the disc replacement. Here in Uganda, they don't do disc replacement. They do anterior cervical dissectomy with the fusion. They just put in nuts and bolts, the fusion. But disc replacement, removing the herniated disc and replace it with an artificial one. That technology is not here. It can only be done here. And that's what was done here. So to go through an MRI to confirm this problem which has occurred on the disc that was replaced by an herniated one, I mean an artificial one, I need to go back to India. So this cannot be done at my school.
It's in the report.
Yes, it is in the report. I really need to make this known to the accused person and his defense team. DPP has usurped my powers in this particular file. DPP has taken over and committed the accused person to High Court. I am alive to his medical...
We know government has capacity to shop around. Probably for them they can expedite it and have it within a matter of days and give it to me, which has no recorders. Yes, if they
No,
can...
that was their fear. But Honorable has explained that they will explain the same. That was their fear, that it had a particular gadget, which according to them was being used to record.
No, the request I was making, Your Worship, that government can be directed to use their channels and procure it expeditiously, so that I don't go through the trouble of ordering for it, because these power hearing sounds, they have to test me first and foremost. And the voice you had only one, but there are many depending on what you are feeling. There is that one. If I'm feeling that one, then I keep changing. So they have to test the ears. And then they tell me, you need this. But government has capacity to do this. For me, I'm incapacitated. Where I am even moving from At the place where I'm detained to the reception is a tub of law. But the government can work out mechanisms of getting me this facility so that I stop using these sedatives, which are not only addictive, but dangerous to my life. Imagine using sedatives every night.
I think that's what I'm saying. But isn't it what I'm saying?
That is ERIAS LUKWAGO. One, we are in the dark days of the regime, and as time goes on, it's going to become more severe. I cry for my beloved country. Every time I see LUKWAGO fighting for his life in jail, every time I see Kizza Besigye fighting for his life in jail, I feel bad. These are the circumstances where Honorable Segrinya died. They released him on bail when he was already frail, and he died because of politics. In fact, ever since Segrinya died, even his case has never taken off very well. It's still pending. And I know court will throw it out. Many of the cases, political cases, are thrown out because of lack of evidence. How can you tell me that 2 years later, after arresting Kizza Besigye, Kevin has never brought evidence? They are still dilly-dallying. Enough evidence to that. I don't want to speak about the case in court because I may be charged by sub judice. But what I see clearly in all these cases, it is persecution, not prosecution. So, as of this video, I've come to talk about the issue of ERIAS LUKWAGO, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're into this channel, please subscribe. If you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawaga. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. I realized one thing, that it is becoming dangerous business to engage in politics, most especially on the opposition side. Ordinarily, that's not how it's supposed to be, because politics is a contestation of ideas. But here in Uganda, they are involving the military, they are involving state capture, they are involving everything, the criminal justice system. Every time a person comes out to beat them on ideas, they'll bring in the state to arrest. They'll arrest this one, had him on Dr. Kizza Besigye's file, which is not supposed to be the case. To see the Lord Mayor on being frail to that extent, and the judge continues to deny him bail, it is so unfortunate. I keep on telling people that democracy grows because of very many factors, but one of the factors is the judiciary doing judicial activism. Imagine if every political actor brought in court would be given bail. Even those arresting them, they may lose morale. But every time a political actor is brought in court and the judge continues to detain him, it shows the incompetence. Remember, it's so embarrassing that ERIAS LUKWAGO was a lawyer to Dr. Kizza Besigye, and the person who was going against in court is the one who brought up that file so that you could try him in court. God forbid, what if ERIAS LUKWAGO dies in jail? God forbid, what if Kizza Besigye dies in jail? What are they going to tell us? What are they going to tell us? Because of politics, these are being done. The reason I'm saying that it's because of politics. Because such warning came from the CDF. Warning LUKWAGO that is going to teach him. Warning Kizza Besigye that is going to hang him. And it's martyrizing. Sometimes hanging doesn't mean physical hanging. Hanging can be by being in jail and you die from there because you have ailing conditions. And such things should not happen. I pray that those in power understand the dynamics. Understand that there is a Uganda that's going to come before them, that was here before them, that is here with them, that's going to come after them. History is replete by strong generals and leaders who have misused power in such a way that after they are gone, history has been so radical on them, even with their families. In Uganda, politics is settled through jail and military and etc. That's not supposed to be the case. I'm not coming out to say that ERIAS LUKWAGO is innocent, but at least there should be some humanity in the way how cases are being handled, in the way how people are being added on files. Let's call for restraint. Catholics read the Bible. Muslims read the Quran so that you can understand that this life, nobody can be a winner in this world. So there is no purpose of passing your fellow human in such circumstances. Of course, as my peer man is truly Mr. Magende, Kabisuleman Magali. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I'm motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.